If you're a trainer, a coach, or a consultant, the world is not easy anymore. There's a ton of competition out there, and it's very difficult for you to build your brand. Now, one of the most difficult problems that you have to solve is that you only have limited number of hours. And the only way that you can earn a lot of money is by increasing the per hour money that you're charging. Now, there are so many trainers and coaches out there who charge hundreds of thousand rupees for a day's program. And on the other hand, there are so many trainers and coaches who are not even able to take 10,000 rupees a day. What is the difference, do you think? The biggest difference is the brand value. The one who's able to charge a lot of money has a perceived value, and the customers think that this guy is going to give them a tremendous amount of value. So you have to build your brand. The second problem that you have is lack of inbound leads. You see, in your profession, you're a teacher, you cannot go out and sell your services. The moment you start doing that, the perceived value of what you deliver is going to be very, very low. So you have to make sure that people approach you, people come to you. You have to generate inbound leads. The another problem that you face is that when you are in the training room, you're delivering your training programs, you don't have any system wherein there are more leads generated. So somehow you have to make sure that even while you are delivering trainings, you're working on your projects, there are more leads coming in. Why do I know so much? For half of my career, around 8 years or so, I was a trainer. I worked with corporates, I delivered freelance trainings, and I was working as a consultant also. I moved out of that world and I became an entrepreneur. In last 9 years, I've been able to set up 9 profitable businesses, and one of the companies today that I run, Brand Samosa, that helps individuals and companies in creating their brands, generate more leads, and do their marketing. I want to solve the problem that you have. So as a trainer and as a coach, you know what you know, right? But there are things that you don't know. Things like how do you go out there on social media? Things like how do you build a brand? How do you create content? How do you engage with your people? Problems like how do you understand and identify what is your target audience? Which are the customers that are going to give you most value? And how do you build relationships with them? See, 2016, I was working on my personal brand, and I had literally zero followers base. On Facebook, I had approximately 300 followers. On LinkedIn, I was almost dead. After experimenting with all the social media platforms, I started focusing on LinkedIn. In 2018, April, when I started, I had 12,000 followers. In the next 18 months, I built a follower base, and today I am followed by approximately 60,000 people. 23,000 of them are founders and CEOs of different companies. 7,000 plus are investors. What it has done to me, it has helped me grow my businesses. It has helped me grow my businesses. It has helped me build relationships and countless friendships. And the value of all that combined cannot be measured in money also. So how do you do it for yourself? There are two ways that you can do. You can either go and try to build your personal brand and you do everything on your own. You will make mistakes, and this process is going to take a lot of time. You will be wasting a lot of money also. That definitely is an available option. You can read out articles, you can go and watch videos, and you can try and experiment everything on your own. The other way that smart people use, and I know you're very smart people use is they learn from other people's experiences. They find coaches, they find mentors. That's what you're selling, isn't it? But you have to make sure that the mentor that you have is somebody who's been there, done it. So if you want to build your brand, you want to go with somebody who's built a brand, who has done something on the ground, and those are the tactical things and strategies that you can learn from that person. Why am I suggesting you LinkedIn? You see, there are so many social media platforms. LinkedIn provides you the capability to pinpoint your target audience. You can search people, your target customers, based on their interest, based on their designation, the companies that they work for, the geographical location they are, the common connection that you have, and the industries they are in. So if you have a service or a product which is targeting a specific people, it's very important for you to exactly reach out to that person, because those are the people who are the decision makers. You don't want to run after everybody else. They are not the decision makers. They are not going to take decision for your product or service. LinkedIn does that for you. The another reason you should work on LinkedIn and build your brand there, it is the world's only professional platform, and it has 640 million users. India is the second largest. You have all the CEOs, all the businesses over there. and businesses have money. So rather than selling out to individuals, if you focus building your brand with corporates, it's going to be easier for you to charge more money, build references, and generate inbound leads. Things don't only stop there. LinkedIn provides you the capability of a huge organic reach. At the moment, if you create content which is engaging and valuable for your audience, this goes to hundreds of thousands of people. Now, if you remember, a few years back, this was the same case on Facebook. But today, if you have to post something on your page, it doesn't go anywhere. Same is going to be the situation with LinkedIn. But right now, the organic reach is amazing. And there are very, very limited number of people who are creating good, engaging content over there. If you go out there and start building your brand, it's going to be very easy for you to create a brand around the product or service that you're selling. But how do you start? There are a lot of things that you have to work out. Then first and foremost important thing that you have to do is create a profile, because your profile is going to be the pillar of your brand. So you have to answer two questions for yourself. First, who's going to be your target audience? And this is not a hit and trial question. You have to be very sure about your target audience. The second question that you have to answer for yourself is that what is the brand value that you want to create? What is it that you want to be known for? And then you have to reverse engineer everything and make sure that your profile, your headline, your picture, your entire presence on LinkedIn is catchy and it exactly talks to your target audience. And then you need to create engaging content so that you are seen as a thought leader. And then you have to engage with people, you have to build relationships so that when the time comes in and they need something which you are providing, they think that you are the top of the mind person. Now, this is going to be a lot of work, but you don't have to worry. I have created a program wherein I'm going to teach you one by one, very, very customized. I'm going to work with you and I'm going to take you from how do you identify and build a brand and a target audience, and how do you create engagement, create content, build relationships, and then ultimately generate leads for yourself. I'm calling this program LinkedIn Mastery Blueprint. This is going to be 14 days program. There will be a lot of exercises, a lot of questions, a lot of online videos, live discussions, questions that I'll be answering, and a lot of templates. I'll take you through exact process that I use to build my personal brand from 12,000 to 60,000 followers, and I'm going to teach you exact process that we at Brand Samosa use for our clients. But you don't have to pay me the entire money that we are charging. But then in this program, because I'm going to work with you one-on-one, I can only have limits. So in this batch, we're only accepting 20 participants, and you will find the link somewhere in this description. Click on the link, register yourself before this batch fills out. There will be a special discounted price that you are getting at the moment. And if you have questions, you can call on the number that is mentioned in the description. LinkedIn is there. It waits for you. And if you are a trainer or a coach or a consultant, you know what you know. You are best in what you do. But then the world also needs to know what do you do. And that is where you need to build your brand. Don't worry, this program is exactly going to take you from wherever you are to create a fantastic brand about you. See you in the program.